This instructional video from Flexihire will demonstrate how to correctly use a quick cut saw. Pre-start check. Before using the quick cut, please familiarise yourself with the operation manual, which can be found on the Flexihire website. While operating any quick cut, it is important to wear appropriate safety equipment, including long-sleeved clothing, eye protection, gloves, sturdy boots, earmuffs, head and respiratory protection, as offcuts and particles may become airborne. Before starting the quick cut, be sure to check that there is plenty of fuel and the air filter is clear of debris. Inspect the abrasive wheel to ensure it's in good condition, free of damage, and is the correct rated wheel for the machine and application on hand. The quick cut should be placed firmly on the ground prior to starting. Preparing the machine for use. Using your right hand, press the throttle trigger lockout on top of the handle with the palm of your hand and the throttle trigger underneath the handle with your finger at the same time. Then move the control lever to the left of the handle to the start position with your thumb, whilst holding pressure on the control lever and both throttle triggers. Release the throttle trigger being held by your finger and remove your hand from the machine. This will engage the throttle trigger lockout, so the quick cut will run at half revs when started. The machine is now ready to be started. If the quick cut is being started for the first time, use the choke if required. Position the choke in the lower position for a cold start. If the engine is warm but not hot, position the choke in the middle position. If the engine is hot, position the choke in the upper position. Next, press the decompression valve on top of the engine cover. This step must be done for each fresh starting attempt. Starting the quick cut. When starting the quick cut, place the machine on the ground, ensuring the blade is not touching the ground or any objects nearby. Also ensure that nobody is in the swivel range of the quick cut while it's being started and operated. Hold the handle with your left hand. Place your right knee on the black cover at rear for stability. Using your right hand, pull the cord quickly and strongly, being careful not to overextend the cord. Do not pull the cord all the way out and do not let the cord snap back to the machine. Guide it back to the machine to ensure it winds up correctly. For cold start, pull the pull cord until you hear the engine fire briefly the first time. Once you hear the first fire, move the choke to the upper position and continue to pull the cord until the engine starts and runs. For warm start, pull the pull cord until the machine starts and runs. Once running, ensure the choke lever is moved to the upper position. For hot start, pull the pull cord until the machine starts and runs. Once the engine has started, briefly press the throttle trigger and the control lever will return to its normal position and the engine will idle. The quick cut is now ready for use. Operating tips and tricks. While in use, do not cut objects with the upper area of the blade where possible, as this promotes pinching and rotational kickback. Be sure that materials are fully supported when cutting to prevent unpredictable dropping of cutting materials and quick cut. Also be aware of any potential movement of the material that can result in the cutting wheel becoming pinched or bound, which can result in damage to the materials being cut. Switching off. To switch off the machine, move the control lever to the stop position. When finished using the quick cut, be sure to switch it off and wait for the wheel to fully stop. Never leave a running quick cut unattended. Troubleshooting. Machine won't start. If the quick cut refuses to start, the engine has likely flooded from the choke not being changed to the upper position at the appropriate time or in the proper sequence. Disconnect the spark plug cap, unscrew and dry the spark plug. Set the control lever to the stop position and press the throttle trigger completely and pull the starter rope several times to vent the combustion chamber. Be careful to stand back from the machine as fuel will likely come out of the combustion chamber. Reinsert the spark plug and reconnect the cap and repeat the starting procedure. Ensure any spilt fuel is cleaned up prior to starting the quick cut.